can't control you. They can't. They try to suppress you, but that's how they try to categorize
They
you.
can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley.
Now, the reason why I'm pausing it right now is because if you look at online or right now with this whole thing, Shaq and Charles Barkley spoke out. And if you look at a lot of these things online, they've been bashing them. Now, I like Shaq. Shaq is a very wholesome dude. Very nice guy. Like, if you see him, that's like somebody that could be your uncle. But in the realm of when we're talking about somebody who's speaking on things that are uncomfortable, you know, they always they say they find people. You can check my other videos where they call it this playbook for Negroes, where they send other people out to use a certain rhetoric and verbiage to instantly quiet them. So, you know, his statements on this, you know, there's a lot of people online that are just going in on Charles Barkley, Shaq, and all of that. So let's get back to it.
They can control LeBron James.
Dang,
They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Well, not you, man.
But they can't control me. You
Not
see, it
you.
ain't no name I won't name. It's up.
Not you.
You know what I'm saying? And just for Minister Farrakhan, I love you. But the way you read that, I took that as a slight. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking no disrespect from nobody. So let's get on the phone and let's talk that out.
Now, I don't know what Minister Farrakhan said, but bro, don't see, this is the thing when you got to talk to Kanye West. Like, bro, you are in the new realm of being called anti-Semitic. You're in a new realm. Farrakhan has been called this from the 80s on, 40 years plus. You don't talk down on someone who has always spoken to promote black unity and black growth in certain constructs. Now, there are days where he might say things that may not align with everybody where they agree with it wholeheartedly, but you got to call me on the phone. Like, Kanye does have a level of him where it is very up here. You wouldn't even see my hand because that's how high it is. Like, he just believes he's above all. And you're not. Sorry, bro. Like, in certain realms in the Nation of Islam, dog, you at the bottom of the foot. Farrakhan is at the top. You know what I mean? So you can't talk as reckless as you're doing. You got to respect your elders. Nah, I don't know what he said. I got to look that up and then come back with something. But he going a little too hard in that one statement. But let's keep it going.
I don't care who you are. I ain't taking no slice from nobody. Right? I ain't taking no slice from nobody. It's God. That's the only person that I serve. My mom ain't here. My mama was sacrificed.
Wait, what?
You understand?
You paid for it.
Michael Jordan. What about him? His daddy, right? Bill Cosby, his son.
Wait, what?
Right? Dr. Dre, his son. You know, out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing.
What? Whoa.
Feels like it might be a lot of that in order to control, traumatize. They want to monetize and traumatize. And God loved me. You understand? They hit me. Gap, Adidas, all that away. Still, Forbes, who hate me, right, had to write net worth 400 million. Jesus is king. God loved me.
That's more important thing in life.
That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? And this truth is going to be heard. Y'all can't send none of y'all Meek Mills, y'all Puppies, y'all Lil Boozies, none of these names, none of these people that have to listen to y'all because they have legal. I never killed nobody, right? I'm the pussy that never killed nobody, right? But that means I can say whatever I want and not go to.
Now, I might be watching this too late. I might be a little, like, thrown off. Yeah, he's calling out cats and all of that stuff, but last time I checked, which was never confirmed by him, he paid for the surgery for his mother, but she was sacrificed. So did you pay for the sacrificial aspect of that? Hey, look, I ain't trying to dig in, but yeah, you're naming a lot of things about sacrifice and stuff like that. Ugh, that type of, that is I don't know. That's a little rough. That's a little raw. And if it's factual, then you need to keep it all the way factual. But my thing that I did with my live when I talked about him, I was very honest in the fact that I said that he needs to have a linear conversation, not jump boom, 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 boom. I want him to be like, all right, let's talk about this. A, B, C, D, and just keep running it down the line and not jump off. Because the moment that he jumps off, it starts to confuse people, and they be like, man, he just all over the place. It's too much to keep up with. But if he kept it linear, it's different. But if he's talking about, hey, people are doing these sacrifices, he's naming all these names, this is the most linear I've seen him. But what's his next conversation? Because my thing is that he sticks around the money. Because that thing with George Floyd, and he was like, nah, I know what it's like to have a knee on my neck. Man, hey, this is the only time I'm going to say this. Shut up. Don't bring money into life or death situations. Shut up. That is something that does not compare. Because the brokest person to the richest person, the end of the line is when your life is gone. The only difference is how it happens. All facts. So, do not compare your loss of money, because today you could stop right now and still live comfortably for the rest of your life. The other people who lost their life, they lost their life. They're not living comfortably. That's pure facts. So do not compare the two. You can't. You can never compare the two. So to compare the two shows your ignorance or arrogance to think that you're better than said individuals that lost their lives. Sorry, that's just me. Now, how people want to, analyze that and try to worship the people who lost their lives, put monuments up, whatever, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about his own statement where he says, now I know what it feels like to have a knee on my neck. I'm not saying that. Like, I would love to talk to the brother and be like, hey, look, that's where you stepped out of line. Yeah, you said all that other stuff. You apologize for that, but let's be real. Do not compare money to life. Life is priceless. From the moment someone's born to the day that they die. Yeah, you can choose how you monetize it, but at the end of the day, we can never replicate the same people over and over. You're not going to get the same person twice. It's very rare. Yeah, you can get twins that are 100% identical down to their fingerprints, but that's not normal. It's not consistent. Every human being on this planet has different fingerprints, but sometimes you get real identical twins that are the exact same. But besides that, everyone's different. So you can never put a price on life, and you can never compare it. You was a billionaire, now you're not. But you still have a lot of money to rest on. So don't ever compare it. And yeah, I rock with some of the stuff you said on other things where you talk about being jealous, whatever the case is. But you can't speak about your mom saying she was a sacrifice who sacrificed her. If you paid for the surgery, like people said, did you pay for that? Did you sacrifice her? Let's keep it real. But the other stuff that you was talking about, when you was speaking facts, I'm rocking with it. But let me know what y'all think down in the comment section, and be on the lookout for more videos. All right, everybody? Peace.